guys, welcome back to another video. So this is a little bit pre-recorded. It is my Monday video. So it's an opinions video. The reason why I'm mainly pre-recording this instead of pre-recording something bigger is because yesterday, Thursday, I went and I watched Suicide Squad with my friend Josie, and oh my god, I need to get my opinion about this out there. Also, hey cat ears, what's up? So, okay, so this is, first I'll give a little backstory. Alright, so basically what happened was, went to school, you know, normal time. Went home, instead of going to the 5 o'clock showing, we went to the 6 o'clock showing. Josie comes and picks me up and we head there. A little bit of traffic, kind of had a little attack, the anxiety attack, so I was scared we wouldn't miss it. We made it, it was amazing. We got there, there's like nobody at this movie theater at all. We get our tickets and we go in. It's just me and Josie. Her mom just dropped us off. And there's literally 4 other people in this entire theater. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Warenberg theater, but the last time I went was in like 8th grade. So that's like a whole other story in itself. But Warenberg has stepped up its game. Like, their seats are now recliners, and they're red, and they're clean, and they are like organized by like ABC and then like numbers. By the way, I sat in D4, and friggin' like they heat up. You have like little tables. I was like, dang, Warenberg, you know where it's at, fam. Like, I remember one time my stepdad paid extra money to go to this fancy theater to see a cartoon movie, by the way. I think we watched Home, or Almost Home, or something along those lines. For the seats that recline, they didn't even heat up. And I was like, girl, Warenberg, you got $12 tickets, and you have heated recliners. Anyway, so that was absurd. They stepped up their game in like 3 years. Dang, Warenberg, I know where you at, fam. So that was absurd. That was instantly, I was like, whoa, this is weird. But movie started. I feel like it was I don't think it was like slowly paced. I feel like it did really well. But that's kind of what I'm talking about. But the movie was 130 minutes long, so it was 2 hours and 10 minutes. But, you know, it kind of went by really fast, actually. Towards the end, I was like, how much longer do we have? How long have I been here? But that's kind of like how I always think, because I'm like, is it going to end soon? Is there going to be a plot twist? What's going to happen? Also, I'll put it in the title, but spoilers, so you know, if you haven't seen Suicide Squad, get to it. If you're planning on watching it, watch it. It is amazing. I definitely give it 10 out of 10 stars, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 200 out of 200, 69 out of 69. It gets 100%. But I'm not like a big like DC person. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was DC. So I don't know like a whole bunch about like the Joker and Harley and Batman and all this and all that. So like I don't know about it, so I can't give you 100% on whether or not it did well with the characters in that sense. My friend Josie, she is a big DC person. She said that it was really good though, so take her opinion just as much as you will take mine. But 10 out of 10. My favorite character is definitely Harley Quinn. She is just freaking amazing. I love her a lot. I did do a lot of background information on her because she just intrigued me. And also Deadshot. Like, I love Will Smith, just like as a fact. So, and I also love the character Deadshot. That was amazing. I loved it a lot. And so, let's kind of get into like the nitty-gritty a little bit more of this movie. So, it started out, like I said, it did a really good job pacing everything. Like, it wasn't like a super slow intro or like a super fast intro and you missed all the information or something. It started out really nicely. It explained, it kind of did like, it did like an explanation of each character before they were put and captured into this prison and after they were captured, and like kind of like how they acted. It gave a lot of information about all of them. Like whenever, just the simple little scenes, whenever like the officer would go in and he was like mealtime and he was giving them their food, that gave a lot of information about the characters and about how they're treated and about what they do and all this and all that, and I think it did so well with that because it wasn't just, oh yeah, here's Harley, there's her cage. She was very, I don't know a word for it right off the top of my head, but he explained that she's very vicious and that she should not be taken like she's weak, because it was like low-key, like he kind of like slid under the table that she was strong enough to take out 3, I believe it was, of his men, which are armed soldiers, and it kind of helps explain how insane she is. So if you have no idea, I think they did such a great job that if you have no idea, which is kind of like me, you have no idea about like the Joker or about Harley or Deadshot or Boomerang, or I think it was Diablo is what the fire guy's name is. He was also kind of one of my favorites. They do such a good job of explaining those characters for you, and yeah. In case you don't know, I'm just gonna put this out there for people who have seen it or people who have not seen it, so this is a spoiler. I was very surprised. I didn't understand who the witch was in the beginning because I had just seen like the trailers and stuff, and in the trailer it showed, you know, the bad guys and then the samurai chick. I thought that she was just one of the bad guys, you know, but apparently she was one of the good guys, and the bad guy that they were fighting against was a witch that they displayed in the beginning, and I was like, I was not expecting that. I don't know why. I just assumed that like the samurai girl was also one of the bad guys. And also, okay, here is one of my favorite things. I love plot twists because it's like you get so wild up, you know everything that's happening, and then bam, it just smacks you in the face with something completely opposite what you ever expected. And this is kind of one of the tiny little things I wish they kind of did better. Was Diablo, or El Diablo, or something, whatever, that the guy with a whole bunch of freaking tattoos that produced fire. He was low-key, the entire time, one of the witch gods that the witches that they were fighting were. The entire movie he was like, I don't want to fight, because he accidentally killed, here's background, he accidentally killed the family, his family that he cared about, his wife and his children. And after that he was like, I don't want to fight anymore. I've caused too much harm. And so he was like, I don't want to fight anymore, I don't want to fight anymore. The entire freaking time. He's like, I'm not fighting, leave me alone. And then at the very, not the very end, but whenever they're finally, this is the last chance they have to ever survive fighting the witch monster, he is like, let me show you who I really am, and freaking grows to the size of the other monster. He's like this fiery, he looks like a fiery skeleton, and he's talking in the same language as the witch god monster thing, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, I leaned over to Josie and I was like, plot twist. And I thought that was a very good plot twist, because it's like all of a sudden you just throw this out of nowhere. I never expected that to happen at all. In most superhero movies, supervillain movies, action movies in general, there's always that one person that sacrifices themselves for everyone else. So I knew that was going to happen. The fact that somebody died to save everybody else, that was not a plot twist. People who think that's a plot twist, no. If you're watching an action movie, somebody is going to sacrifice themselves for somebody else. It is going to happen. It's like a basic. So that was fine. I was like, yeah, Diablo, he's a super nice guy apparently. He's probably going to go sacrifice himself. Little did I know he was also one of these gods or whatever. And that's one of the things, like I said, that they didn't really explain all that well. There we go. They just kind of threw it out there that he was this. Like, they never explained that he was, like, they never confirmed or, like, explained that this guy was one of the witch gods. They never explained his history, besides the fact that he was just born with this gift or this curse or whatever you want to call it. They just kind of told you that that's what happened. He was just a metahuman like everybody else. He just had this power he was born with. Nope. apparently he's a freaking god also. So I don't know, I wish that they explained it a little bit more, because I'm one of those people that I catch on to those little things and then I think about them for like ages and I'm like, I'll never understand. And I'm also one of those people that have to have conclusions, so I was like, I mean, obviously he's a god, or a witch monster, or whatever those other things were that were battling, because he was able to grow to their size, he had the power, and he spoke their language. So, you know, obviously, I just wish that they had confirmed it, or like something along those lines. And also something else, where was Batman? Like, Batman in the beginning, he was the one that helped capture all the villains. But where is he when they're fighting this monster? Like, I don't know. But still, all in all, Suicide Squad gets a 10 out of 10 on my rating. Out of every action movie I've ever seen, not a lot, but like out of every action movie I've ever seen, definitely my favorite. Definitely, well, definitely, saying definitely so many times it's not a word anymore. I will for sure buy it whenever it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray. I will watch it with my friends. Ooh, maybe I'll do it for my birthday. I'm sure it'll be out by my birthday. But it's really over there, like on top of my favorite movies out of everything that I've ever watched, mainly because it's fresh in my mind and it's like new and it's colorful and the graphics were amazing. Like just like the credit scene whenever it was showing everybody who played the characters, even that was beautiful. And also, you know, Heathens was in it, but still, like, it was amazing. Just the fact that, like, whenever they did Deadshot, like, whenever they said Will Smith, the guy who played Deadshot, like, it, like, burst through, and, like, there were, like, guns and knives and stuff that were flying out around it. And then whenever they did the person who played Harley, there was her bat and, like, her hammer and, like, Puddin' and all that kind of stuff. And I just thought that was super cool, and I didn't watch it in 3D, but if I ever do, woo! I don't even need to, because I can already feel everything from it, and it was amazing. Definitely recommend watching it, even if you know nothing about the characters, because they do such a great job of explaining it, except for that ending, and it's just so good. Oh my god. It's the perfect movie to go watch with a friend. It's so good. Oh my god. I loved it so much. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Check out my social media links down below. I'm sure I'll talk about this for the next couple days, because honestly, this looks so good. Yeah. Hey, subscribe if you got my bunny today, even though I'm wearing my cat ears once again, which you can see the white band so much. Anyway, hit the like button if you did enjoy, and if you want to see more opinions video, if you want to see more movie review type things like this, or book reviews, definitely also leave that down in the comments. And if it's something I've never seen and or read, maybe I'll check it out just so I can please you in that sense. So here we go, guys. Comment anything else you want down below. If you ever want to talk to me, definitely hit me up on any of my social media. They're all down below. Every single thing is down below. Everything I have. Peace out. Bye bye. Freaking bunny. See you guys all in the next one. Happy Monday. Bye, guys.